I am, and now I get.
Oh no, keep going. Keep going. I want this on record.
Can't talk about work.
I want this presentable in a court of law.
We can't talk about work. My cat is meowing.
One and all.
What is up, homie G's?
Motherfucking amateur hour with the green screen right now. Right, here comes my favorite part. Oh, baby. Thank you so much, Drifter, for making our intro music for us. Welcome to Jawsbreakers, Scary Funny Shark Show, where we watch movies with you. Oh, I fumbled the ball, Jazmin. Will you take it from here? Tell them what the show is.
Welcome to Jawsbreakers, the
I said that part. Fast forward.
Movie shark
no,
show.
You fumbled it even worse. Vin, can you pick up
the
the ball and
take us to a touchdown,
where we
talk about bad shark movies. And today we've got a very special guest. Vinnie.
What?
Hello.
Okay, well, first off, hashtag positivity podcast. They're not all bad. And even bad movies have something good.
Well, this movie was really bad, and I don't know if there's any redeeming qualities to it.
By the way, Vin, I just want to let you know there's a shark right behind you. Be very careful.
You know what? I saw a shark right behind you, too. That's crazy.
What? It doesn't want to eat me. It tastes terrible.
Same. I'm basically bone, so, like, I don't know what they would gain out of that.
Actually, I am kind of delicious, full of, like, fat, but not too much fat, like, a little bit lean, and I eat plenty of, like, raspberries and blueberries, so... What are we talking about here? Folks, we watch movies with you, our audience, via several different methods, whether it's Discord or Twitch or what have ye. Then we record a podcast the following week with us and our guests, should we have one. And we do have one. Jazmin set it up top there. Vinnie. Oh, Vinnie, you look as beautiful as the ocean is wide. And boy, oh boy, it's extremely wide. Wow, I just got lost getting lost in your smile and your laughter. It's just my God. The hearts within my ears are all flutter. Like, actually, no, wait, I'm having palpitation.
Yeah, I feel really like Vinnie's ears are probably going to bleed any second. So, Bret, we should probably move on from all the amazing comments that we know Vinnie deserves, but we just record the whole podcast. Well, it just would be too long for all the comments.
Yeah, but we need Vinnie to talk about herself and who she is for anyone that's listening to the show that doesn't know who she is, Jazmin. It's part of responsible podcasting. Hosting duties is what I'm doing. I'm segueing into that. Vinnie, you're gorgeous. Who are you?
Hello, thank you. I'm Vinnie T. I'm here. I'm excited to be here. And the movie was really bad, though. I have to put that out there. I did not like it.
So you're a streamer?
Yes, I am a streamer, and you can find me on Vinnie T3 on Twitch. I do have a Discord server, which is in my stream as well.
Yep.
And I am currently running for Inked Magazine's 2022 Cover Girl competition. So when this comes out, I think there will be 5 days left until the first cut. So there will still be time to vote. Get a free vote every day if you want to go.
Yeah, it's really easy. The easiest way to do it is to join Vinnie's Discord. And then when there's a pinned comment in the general chat section, and just click over to the thing, and you don't have to make an account or do anything. You just log in and cast a vote. And please spend as much money as you can voting as well.
No, I don't promote at all. I'm not going to ask people to spend money on me because I feel bad.
That's what I'm doing.
But if you want to, I will accept graciously because it would be super cool to
I just imagine
the cover of a magazine.
I just imagine every single time you get one of those messages that someone bought votes that you turn just red as a
I don't get any messages about it. That's the weird part.
It literally says when you type it in, I'm telling myself here, it says send a message to Dev, and then you'll send a message to Dev, and it'll say
what?
And then that's it, and then it'll take your money, and then your votes are cast.
I wonder, no, because I'm looking at my dashboard right now to see if there was like a section for it.
Mine literally just said fight me. So.
Oh, wait, I can see. Oh, interesting. I can see my top voters.
Wow, revelations. You can see who the top voters are?
Yeah.
Who
okay, yeah, I see it. I see it now.
Am I top 10?
You are number 5 currently.
Fuck, man. I'm going to have to step up my game. This is bullshit. I'm so mad.
But that's because too, holy crap, I'm just realizing people who aren't in my Discord, somebody who's not in my Discord voted 200 votes, which means they spent $100. Yo,
let's go, Vin. Someone might like
Vin.
you. Damn.
Yeah, but I know that
I'm gonna cash in my 401k.
Do not do that. Yeah, but I know that Mia and Space Nerd have also gotten on there and spent some dough too.
Shout outs to Mia and Space Nerd, you horny animals.
I see it. Fight me, LOL.
Wow, Vinnie, cool. what a guest we have, Jazmin.
I know, superstar status right now.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thanks.
We never had like a model on the show before.
Well, so you still don't, because I ain't there yet.
Oh, I've seen them pics. They count.
Jazmin, in our eyes, you deserve to be on that cover.
Well, I appreciate you guys, but I don't want to derail this and make it about the cover. I was just really interested in this fight me comment, and I had to see where it was.
Hey, this is content. Comment. This is
Anyways,
comment on this content.
Hey, Bret, what movie did we watch? That was bad. That me and Vinnie both think that was pretty bad.
That's the T-Rex roar. It's JurAssic Shark. JurAssic Shark. That's what we watched.
Yep, we sure did. And we thought it was bad. Bret, did you think it was bad?
I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
Really?
No.
We'll have to go more into it later during
I'm willing to bet I don't think it's as bad as you two think it is. We've watched a lot of movies.
Yeah, but I have a feeling this is going to be pretty, for me, it's pretty low on our list compared to some recent ones we watched. We'll decide that.
We will get to the ranking towards, before the trivia. We'll talk about the movie, we'll rank it, do the trivia, call it a day.
We sure will. And Bret, what exactly was JurAssic Shark about?
Oh, am I supposed to do this? Oh, it's my turn.
You say what it's about. Tell us what it's about. And then I'll give you the facts. I'll give the audience the facts. I'll give Vinnie some facts. It'll be all the facts that you need.
Okay, so JurAssic Shark is about a research. So there's 3 different parties in this movie. You have the research facility where the shark was. I couldn't tell if it was like raised there or genetically mutated. I don't know what the research facility was exactly. But besides the point, the shark escapes from the research facility and is inside the lake. Then you have your bad guys, your high-end art heist thieves.
Criminals.
That was so bad, too.
Yeah, and then you also have your 4. There was 4. They were researching something for
college students.
A work project. Okay. And all these things intertwine around a lake where they all are stuck on like an island around a lake, and they must survive the wrath of the JurAssic Shark.
And just to be a little bit more specific,
don't laugh at me, Vin. I've seen that.
The shark in this movie was like an ancient shark. It wasn't like a mutated shark. Basically, they were in some type of ruins or something, and the scientists were at this dig site researching.
So
basically, like our second favorite movie, in a way, is what that was.
If you say so. I was just going to say, they literally say at the beginning of the movie that it's a megalodon. They say
An
it's a
ancient shark
scrolling
that they
text that says
unleash.
Megalodon lived X amount of years ago and blah blah blah. But it's of note that this shark in this movie is like the size of just a exceptionally large great white, not so much a megalodon. But anywho, according to IMDb, when an oil company unwittingly unleashes a prehistoric shark from its icy prison, the Jurassic killer maroons a group of thieves and beautiful young female college students on an abandoned island. There you have it. So the research facility was an oil company. Pardon me.
Let's not forget Doug.
I'm sorry?
Doug and some college students.
Okay, well, let's
poor Doug.
Yeah, poor Doug.
This
He didn't even
movie
get a shout out in the freaking description.
This movie, well, he's one of the hot, horny college students.
Horny college student number 1.
That's
you
correct.
Mean in IMDb it says 4 young female college students.
I don't want to be insensitive, but it was very clear from the beginning that Doug had no game. He was
yeah, he really didn't.
He was on his way to do an assignment for school with 3 hot, beautiful young college girls that were barely wearing anything. And he had zilcho gameo. It's sad, quite frankly. It made me feel bad for him. It just made me more comfortable and feel bad for him than sympathize with him, I guess. I don't know. Did I have sympathy? I don't know. I'm using these words incorrectly. Regardless, poor Doug.
Poor Doug.
This movie was directed by someone named Bret Kelly. You might remember him from such movies as Thunderstorm Thor?
Thunderstorm, The Return of Thor.
Pardon me. She-Rex.
Which I kind of want to watch that one.
Yeah.
I read the description of that, and it was like scientists get onto this island where a bunch of females like.
So it's literally JurAssic Shark, but with a T-Rex.
But with a dinosaur.
And a bunch of hot, horny cavemen.
These hot women.
Yeah, hot, horny cavemen.
Like worship the T-Rex.
Hot, horny
cavemen. As they should.
I feel like that movie and JurAssic Shark would have benefited greatly if it was just a porno. Like, honestly, you have all these hot people. Like, I mean, the guys weren't much to look at, but you had one guy on there that was just unnaturally ripped.
Yoked.
Dude, that guy was huge. And so often in porn, we see the overly jacked guy doing his best, but also
doing his best.
That's right. Also, Bret Kelly is responsible for Heavy Metal Werewolf, Conga TNT, Ouija Shark.
I didn't see him look on Ouija Shark. I don't think that's correct.
Well, let's find out, shall we? You guys talk. You guys talk while I get to the bottom of this.
Also, Raiders of the Lost Shark, which is probably on our list of many various shark movies.
It is on our list. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Okay,
I was just thinking about Doug, actually.
Bret Kelly directed Ouija Shark.
Really? I don't know why it didn't pop up then.
I don't know what to tell you. But your research is bad, much like those hot, horny college students. Maybe you're not hot and horny enough.
I'm interested in Ouija Shark, though.
Man. We did an episode on Ouija Shark, and
music top tier.
The one theme is yes. I will say the thing with Ouija Shark. The best thing about Ouija Shark is it inspired us to make our own movie. We're like, they spent less than $300 on their budget and made a full-length feature film.
Mm-hmm.
No one said it was any good, but they did it. So, like, if they could do it, we could do it.
I mean, I think it's in the middle. It's in the middle of our list, which says a lot because we've seen a lot of movies.
I think some of the you're definitely more higher on it than I was, but I think some of the acting, some of the people were better than some of the people in JurAssic Shark, if I'm being honest.
I think Ouija Shark was very it owned being a bad shark movie.
Well, if y'all want to listen to more about Ouija Shark, go back and listen to that episode. It exists.
It does. And Shark, it was released in 2012, and we were actually pretty accurate, our viewers, when we watched the movie. It was in Canada.
It was.
The movie was located in Canada.
Steffi Lexi said this looks like a place nearby, and sure enough, it was.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
And rating-wise, not a lot of people like this movie. Surprising.
What? A movie we watched wasn't liked very much by a lot of people? I can't believe this at all.
So IMDb, my bad. I gave it a 1.5 out of 10.
Actually, Jazmin is pronounced MDB.
MDB. A 1.5 out of 10.
Yep.
That is so bad.
And then I got a 2.3 out of 5 for Voodoo, a 1 out of 5 for Letterboxd, and 45% of Google users like this movie.
Jazmin, did you like this movie?
Actually, you know what?
Are you coming around on it?
I enjoyed it, but it's not better than some movies.
Now we need to gang up on Vin and get her to like the movie too. Talk her into it.
Yeah, Vin. So what happened in this movie?
Yeah, what happens in this movie?
You have a favorite scene?
Yeah, help us out.
Oh God, just like from the jump, it did not start at all how I expected it to. Aside from like the research facility of the people who were doing the digging, right? Mm-hmm. We just immediately cut to these people stealing a painting, which was hilarious, first of all, because they had the girl dressed like a horrible Tomb Raider. Cracked me up.
Those boots.
Yes, her military Uggs. The military Uggs.
Military Uggs, they definitely were. Yeah, we cut to them like just after the heist, and the the Mr. Yoke himself was like, I can't believe it. Barb put the gun in his mouth and blew the guard's brains out.
Yes.
The policeman,
yeah. She shot a policeman in the mouth, but we don't get to see it, you know. All we see is this like rectangle wrapped in tarp and covered in like scotch tape. Mm-hmm. And we're just supposed to like know that it's this high value painting, which I think that painting should be cast as a character in the movie because it got so much recognition throughout the entire film. It was kind of funny.
And then they need to they're still trying to escape. I assume they're wanted, even though we never see any police throughout the course of this movie at all. Mm-hmm. So they need to cross the lake for some reasons, not sure why, because they're trying to get to the drop. And they decide not to use a motor, so no one will hear them cross the lake.
Like they won't be noticed
in the broad daylight in a rowboat. You know, going 5 miles
with a giant blue tarp covered painting.
Yeah, like it's so bizarre. The shark bumps their boat and the painting falls in, and spoiler alert, Barb's obsessed with this fucking painting and she's gonna spend the rest of the movie trying to get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. But to me, that's the point when the painting fell in the water. That's the point that the painting should have not been mentioned ever again. Because even if you were to recover it, which spoiler, you don't, is that it's not going to be intact anymore. It's ruined. So what's the point? You're not going to get your money for your painting heist now.
I really want to know why they just didn't make it a bank robbery.
True, because at least money, if you recovered it, is still it has value.
It could be like a couple duffel bags. We never actually see any money in them, and then the shark knocks them overboard and they sink. Mm-hmm. The end. It'd be more believable than we stole a painting. Oh.
Right.
Because painting heists happen all the time, for sure.
Do they really?
No, I was being sarcastic.
Oh, I thought you were for real.
Well, they do in fact happen. Like it's probably a little more common than people give it credit for. They especially like the old good old fashioned swap it with a fake. But they don't like typically just take the full painting off the wall and walk out with it. Usually it's involved taking it off the frame, rolling it up to conceal it.
That actually makes more sense. Kind of like they did in what's that movie? National Treasure or whatever.
I was literally going to say
how they stole the Declaration.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have made actually a lot more sense. Mm-hmm. And maybe if they did the same thing that movie did, where they put it in the plastic casing, then I would understand her obsession with the painting. But that really threw me for a loop, honestly.
Yeah, it was an interesting choice to say the least, but it just cements my desire to make our own shark movie that is a literal heist movie.
The whole point of the painting being in the water was to make the actors and actresses continually go back to the water so that they can prove that there's like a shark in there. Like if they just didn't have anything, like they didn't drop anything in there, there's no point in going back into the water where the shark is.
Right.
So you would be eliminating all these scenes where they're supposed to be. I think that's literally the only reason why there's a painting in there.
But that's why the money thing would have made more sense than I'm too hung up on the painting. I need to just let it go. For a movie that I say I didn't like, I'm really concerned about the painting.
Nothing wrong with that.
After we are introduced to Barb and her crew, Barb, yoked man, his brother, and a fourth gentleman who gets, he gets killed pretty quickly. He's like, whoever, someone dies in the boat flipping, and she says whoever goes to get the painting gets his share or half of his share or something like that. And some guy's like, I'll do it, and he goes in there and he gets eaten too. So now we're left with 3 bad guys.
And let's just take a moment.
Yoke guy's brother is the one that gets killed to death, and he's very okay with it. He's not distraught at all. Jazmin, if you get eaten by a shark, I would be inconsolable. Only Vin can console me.
Yeah,
She's
I would
the only one that can console me. If she held me close while I wept into her shoulder, that's the only way I can be consoled.
I'm not even related, and I would be really upset if I watched you guys get eaten by a shark. Like, are you for real?
There is actually our Jawsbreakers trailer that we made last year. There's actually a scene where Bret has died, and I am just no, like that's I feel like how would be. Bret, you described exactly what we already recorded.
Yeah. So after this point, we cut to the college students. They don't really specify exactly what their project is, but they are ready to go in their bikinis and shorts and Daisy Dukes and all that.
Well, they do talk about it. It's Jill, which is the brunette in this movie.
What's her name, Jazmin? She's a person, okay, not just a color.
Emanuela Carriere. Her name is very long.
Emanuela Carriere.
Did I pronounce it
Emanuela
right?
Carriere. I like it. Perfect. That's what we're going with.
Oh, I'm not doing my job properly. I didn't name any of the actors or actresses in this movie.
You didn't, but we'll get there. So Emanuela, I would argue, is probably the lead of the movie as a whole.
And she basically is trying to get the scoop on this hidden secret science lab situation, and she's like, she brings her friends, and I think it was Doug. His name might not be Doug. I don't even remember this guy's name, but it
was Doug.
It was Doug. He has a crush on her, and then her 2 friends just came because why not?
It's implied that he has a crush on her, but let's not act like that's a plot point because he dies almost immediately.
They talk about it.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
And then they bring it up after he's dead like it matters.
That was totally had a crush on you.
Yes, yeah. After he's dead.
There's no way he had a crush on me. What do you mean? He was totally here for you.
I love how they were like girls in a schoolyard about it. Like, did you hear Doug has a crush on you? Oh my God, shut the fuck up. No, he doesn't. There's no way. He would never like an uggo like me. Shut up. You're so hot. Damn it, Lauren.
You say an uggo? He wouldn't like an uggo like me. I love that.
But of course, we know he's dead, and they got over it real quick. So poor Doug.
But they start off on a boat. Well, not on a boat, but they get in the water to go to this secret research lab that she's heard about. The 2 sisters are having just a good time, and poor Doug is rowing the boat, and then dun dun dun, you got the shark.
Row your boat.
And unfortunately, everyone gets treated until they get back on land, and lo and behold, we see Doug's leg.
Right.
In the dirt / sand.
Naturally, Barb sees an opportunity here with this fresh meat. And she starts off trying to be friendly with them for some reason. I'm not sure why, and I don't even remember when it changed.
Like they were supposed to be, like they were just passing by, like, oh my god, we just saw
These
that
3 people in
happened.
tactical,
Right.
all black.
All black.
Yeah, in the middle of summer, in the middle of the day, just happened to be by this lake. You know,
We need
nothing
to stick
suspicious at
together.
all. Yeah.
Open carrying their firearms, like they're just walking around.
And then
totally
Jill
unsuspicious.
spills the beans about the secret laboratory.
Damn it, Jill.
Yeah, Jazmin, I'm so sorry, but we have to speed this up just a
Speed
little
this
bit.
through. Half the movie is them traveling to a secret lab.
We
they meet the
spend way too much
scientist.
time on the plot when it doesn't even fucking matter.
Just they beat the scientist. The scientist has to go in for the painting because lo and behold, the criminals are actual bad guys and they have a gun and they want everyone to go get this painting. The scientist dies. And
well, hold on. Let's pause there for a second because she holds the gun to the research scientist for the oil company, whatever, and you're going to get that painting. And he said, I'm going to die either way. And she's like, okay, maybe you're willing to get shot, but what about one of them? And she holds the gun to one of the girls, and he's like, fine, I'll go ahead and do it. I don't anyway. So he takes off his jacket and he has a product placement for something called Hog's Father. What was it? Hog's Back.
Yeah, Hog's Back, I think is what it was.
Which turns out to be a beer like a craft beer company. And
oh, he has blood on his shirt, and we don't know what the blood is from. Like, what happened to the second scientist person from the beginning?
They literally found him just like on the floor, didn't they? Covered in blood, but not injured. Like, did the shark throw a rock at him from the water and knock him out?
He actually spilled his red Kool-Aid. That's what that
and
was.
then he slipped and bumped his head.
Yep.
Oh,
series of unfortunate events right there.
So the scientist dies trying to get the painting, and well, Barb has to get this painting, so then she threatens the girls.
Sure.
And there's this whole scene with the really strong guy having dynamite because they got it from the facility. He's throwing dynamite.
As a means to distract the shark.
As a means to distract the shark. One of the sisters gets eaten because they were trying to run away. And the muscle guy gets distracted with the girls that are left. And they distract him enough to the fact that he held the explosives. He explodes.
Yeah, they throw a rock right into his chest that makes him drop the thing, and he goes, "Whoa!" and he explodes. Yeah, that was the funniest part of the movie, I thought.
Yeah, that was probably the goriest part of the whole movie, where he literally just explodes into.
It really wasn't even that gory.
No, but compared to everything else. Anyways, we'll get to that. The girls get a gun. And it's a standoff between Barb and the two girls. And then what happens, Bret?
I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows.
The shark jumps over the two girls.
Oh, yes. That was so good. It was so bad because the shark literally
just goes past the two protagonists. Over them. And mind you, one of these ladies looks like, what was her name, Bret?
I'm sorry? What was the question?
The redhead.
I don't remember.
Curly redhead, the one who was in Saw, and
she was not in Saw. That's
no, but
else.
she looks like her.
Exactly like her. Yeah. And Starship Troop, Dizzy from Starship Troopers.
What is her name?
Her name is Christine Eames, but I don't remember who she looks like. But if you look up Christine Eames, everybody.
If you look up Starship Troopers and look up Dizzy, that's what she looks like.
She looks exactly like her. Anyways,
is that which one was Angela Parent? Oh, it's Barb.
That's Barb.
Barb. We get to see Barb again in Raiders of the Lost Shark.
Do we?
We sure do. Whenever we watch that movie, Barb will be in it. We'll have to keep a lookout for her.
Oh, it's Dina Meyer, by the way. That's who the woman is who was in Starship Troopers and
y'all just need to look it up. They look exactly alike.
They really do.
But Barb dies, and then it's just the two girls, and then basically, does the movie just end there? Oh no, the fishing scene.
I just want to point out that we also get to see whoever Rich is. I assume one of the bad guys. He is also in Raiders of the Lost Shark. So we're gonna get to see these people again in another Bret Kelly movie at some point. Nice. That's dope.
Though we might have actually seen these people before. We might just not.
We might have seen some of them in Ouija Shark and never known. I'm actually checking. That's what I'm checking for right now. But continue, Jazmin, I'm sorry.
basically, after Barb dies, it cuts to a different scene of some fishermen, a creepy.
Oh, that was so gross.
A creepy uncle, best friend of this guy.
Oh yeah.
And his daughter. They're the two guys. The dad and this guy is fishing. The guy is like.
Hold on.
Oh, your daughter.
We should reenact that. So okay, Jazmin, hold on, slow on. We should just reenact that scene.
Wait, yeah, because it's a stepdad and then his friend.
Yeah.
And they're drinking that.
And then the daughter, she's just like,
"Hey, Vin.
Sure.
Is that your stepdaughter?"
Yeah, that is.
That's your stepdaughter?
Yeah, my stepdaughter.
Oh my God. If I were you, I'd never leave the house.
You want a beer, Dad?
You want a beer? Yeah, make her come all the way over here 50 yards out of her way to bring you a beer.
Hey,
that's right next to you.
Bring me a beer. I know it's sitting next to me, but just bring it anyways. Also, I think my wife is fat and ugly, so you're probably right.
Oh man, I can't believe that she came. Yeah, it was bull.
And but then the same shark comes and eats both the dudes.
I think it's a different shark because they kill the first one.
Maybe it's the shark from Jurassic Shark 2.
I mean, it stands to reason.
Either way, those two deaths right there, the stepdad and his friend, totally warranted, deserved, and I was actually at the point where I was like, you go, shark.
I don't know why it was. I think it was just another way to like Bret, like show the beer company, and because it was like completely separate from everything else that occurred in that movie.
Yeah, drink our beer; it'll turn you into creeps. That's
and there you have it. That was Jurassic Shark. Ta-da!
I can't help. Like, do we think Brett Kelly's the type of director who gives himself minor roles in his own movies? Because that seems like a total director thing to do, to make him one of the guys at the end that get eaten.
Oh, like M. Night Shyamalan, how he does that?
M. Night Shyamalan always does that, yeah. You're always looking for him in his own movies.
Real quick, because I did forget to list everyone who was in this movie. I'm just going to sound off real quick.
Oh, God. Do we have to? Go ahead. I know you need to.
We got to give the shout out to the actors and actresses.
Okay, go. Damn it.
Emanuela Carriere, butchered it, but she plays Jill. Christine Ems, who plays Tia. Celine Fillion as Kristen. Angela Parent as Barb. Duncan Milloy as Rich. Phil Dukarski as Doug, Kyle Martellucci as Mike, Joshua Gilbert Crosby as Jack, and then we have Sherry Thurig as Scientist. We got a couple other people, but they aren't important because we actually forgot who are the other actors are getting in the movie. And that's important, so we can continue on. Because the movie starts off with two girls playing in the lake, and we totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. And the fake splashing sounds that they put in.
Yeah. Sarah Mosher, who played Tiffany, and Kayla Gray as Brittany.
I believe that's Mosher, but it's fine.
Mosher.
Holy crap! Okay, I know this is completely off to the side, but I just clicked on a movie I saw called Dam Sharks, like DAM, Dam Sharks. Voracious sharks use human bodies to build dams.
Dope.
It's got 4 stars on IMDb. I need to watch this movie. So
it's like Murder Beavers. Put it on the list.
Murder Beavers.
That sounds naughty.
Hey, this pussy slays. That's for sure.
Goodness gracious!
New T-shirt idea: Murder Beavers.
Murder Beavers. Pussy you'll die for.
So now we're part of the show where we rate the movie. Right? You want to take over?
No, not really.
Typically, your spiel. You spiel about.
No, I'm good. Vinny, you do it. You're in charge now. This is your show. I resigned, and now this is yours and Jazmin show.
Say what?
Say what? God damn it, Vinny. So we have 3 factors that we use to create an overall shark rating for the movie to determine exactly how sharky it is. I am bringing up the list right now, and we use those metrics to put it on our shark movie tier list, which is undisputable. It is a scientific process, and you cannot say otherwise against it. Jazmin,
It's
the
all
list
words.
as of right now. Number 1, 47 meters down. Number 2, 47 meters down uncaged. Number 3, six-headed shark, followed by the reef, house shark, Ouija shark, sharktopus, Santa Jaws, Empire of the Sharks / Sharks of the Corn in a tie at number 9. Planet of the Sharks, Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus, Avalanche Sharks, Ice Sharks, and at number 3, bringing up the rear, Virus Shark. Guys. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
I thought you got no, I heard nothing, so I thought maybe like the call dropped and I went, uh-oh. The fear in my voice. Have I been recording it all this whole time? No one will ever know. Don't make me turn red here.
Basically, we have some factors, and then we give them like a score of 1 through 5, and give your honest opinion. We have the gore factor, we have the cheese factor.
It's the eye roll meter, the brutality, and as you said, the cheese factor. So
I think we had some more than that, though.
Like a long time ago, and you keep saying that, but it doesn't matter. You're superfluous.
We have shortened it.
We shortened it because they basically describe things that like they're. Then help me get my brain on the page. What am I trying to say here?
Like it would be a subsequent, like it would fall into one of the already made categories.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Like brutality and kill count are basically like the same.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. Because if there's like hardly any killing, then your gore factor is going to be pretty low.
Right. And you can have a movie with a lot of deaths, but it's not necessarily gory. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's off screen. It's still brutal that people died, but maybe not very much. Anyway, we have these 3 factors that we need to rate the movie on. And first up is going to be the eye roll meter, because sharks' eyes roll into the back of their head. Thank you, Jazmin. Then what'd you think? How eye rolly was this movie, for better or worse?
It's a scale of 1 to 5.
Sure, whatever you want.
Or 1 to 10.
It's totally subjective. You do whatever you want.
Oh man. Okay, 1 to 10. I'm gonna go probably an 8. Very eye rolly.
8.
Good eye roll or
but
bad
are these
eye roll?
good eye rolls or bad eye rolls?
Both, because I think you guys are convincing me a little bit. It is a bad shark movie, and so I think for that, to respect that, it has a lot of good eye roll moments that are like super cheesy.
So,
but it's also got some bad ones where I'm like, okay, really?
So plus 8 eye roll meter minus 8 bad eye roll meter equals 0.
Well, damn it.
Damn it.
It didn't work how I wanted it to.
I fooled you with math, Jazmin.
I totally get where she's coming from, because we always have this dilemma where, you know, some shark movies are just good at being bad, and some shark movies are bad at being bad. So I think that I think I would give it probably an eye roll meter, maybe like a 5 out of 10.
Good 5 or bad 5?
A 5. It was like neither or for me, so that's why I'm giving it a 5. Because it wasn't bad, but I wasn't like, oh my god.
So I interpret eye rolling usually, obviously, as something that's eye rolling. I don't think I rolled my eyes a single time. There wasn't like a single. Oh wait, no, I take that back. Is that your stepdaughter thing? Pretty bad.
That's what I was thinking too.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
That one instance alone was real bad. The rest of the movie, I thought some of the plot points didn't quite stack up, but I didn't really roll my eyes at them. I just recognized them for what they were, and that was just like shallow plot devices, like painting instead of bank robbery, for instance.
That's why I gave it a 5, just for that ending, because it was just like
quote unquote emotional scenes regarding people that died that we didn't seem to care about before and still kind of don't.
I'm with a 5. What are you?
I'm giving this a 6.5.
Okay, so what do we have total?
Negative 1.5.
Eye roll meter.
On the eye roll meter. Yeah, because
man, I really skewed the data there.
Mine's because mine was a negative 6. Jazmin, yours was a positive 5. This totally makes sense. Nobody come at us, okay? I don't want to hear this.
I wouldn't say positive. I would say it was a neutral 5.
So then it's 0. So the total is now negative 6.5 eye roll meter. In the bad. Okay. Well, don't come at us. Harvard developed this. I'm sure I can pay somebody to
We're
say that.
so good at math. Our whole family, we're all really good at math.
Brutality. You will respect my motherfucking brutality. Listen, this is a thing that we use to measure the deaths laid bare before us. How brutal they are, how gore they are, blood, guts. How gut wrenching was it when like someone's kid got murdered in the cornfield?
Do you feel the pain that the actor feels?
Yeah. I would say the best acted portion of this movie is when Dizzy from Starship Troopers gets killed slow motion style in the water, and Jill's like screaming, "No!"
Wrong person. That wasn't.
Oh, you're right. You're right. The other girl.
That was.
Sorry.
That was
a redhead.
Kristen.
The other hot girl. Excuse me. They're all beautiful people. I'll never know happiness or love. Anyway, brutality. This movie really wasn't that brutal, mostly because it was lacking in the special effects department. Definitely better than Ouija Shark. I would definitely give it that. But we're not here to compare it with Ouija Shark just yet. We need to judge it on its own merits. Yeah, I mean, we did get some decent body parts. So we got Doug's leg. We got what's her face's military Uggs with some bones sticking out of them.
Got the explosion, the body explosion.
Yeah, but it was just kind of like a 2D like clip art splash of blood. Same thing where we get the shark that came out in slow motion and grabbed her, kinda, in the slideshow of special effects. But the Microsoft PowerPoint of special effects. So for me, just because it was low quality special effects too, I give it points for the body parts, because like we saw in Virus Shark, they literally used plastic body parts and they clearly look plastic. So this is definitely way better than that. I give it a 4, positive 4. How about that? Sorry, I was meandering in my thought process.
Sometimes you got to talk it out,
Yeah. I wish,
Vinnie, what do you think?
What would you give it? I ever had loved it said the same.
I'd probably give it like a positive.
Vinnie, your
3.
laugh is a joy.
Aw, thanks. I always feel like it's so annoying. Just wait until I start like snort laughing. That's when it gets really good.
If I've ever made a girlfriend snort laugh, I tell you what, man, that just makes me float like I smell a pie on a windowsill.
No, I've definitely snort laughed at like some of our Snapchats. I have snort laughed at.
I'm like a shark in the water when I hear a girl snort laugh, and I'm the one that made it happen. Let's go. If I can make you laugh so hard you fart, then we're in love.
Oh man, I gotta really be laughing for that one.
Yeah. You said positive what?
A positive 3, I think.
You're a positive 20, so positive 3. Wow. 7.
Vinnie, I feel like you just need to replace me.
7
like everybody else, every special guest on this show just needs to replace me.
I feel like you need to win. I feel like you need to successfully win a quiz, because that's always the stakes.
I have won at least one.
Obviously, of course, Clayshan and Chris Logan, they were busy today. That's why you had to fill in.
Yeah, I'm just the fill-in. I'm automatic. Yeah. I'm your little sister, so when you don't have anybody, it defaults to me.
So when I fail a quiz, to Vinnie, inevitably, because I'm sure it's not rigged at all, and she takes over my seat, and when she can't be here, I'll be here. That's how it works.
If I take over, it's going to be a girls only podcast.
Whoop whoop.
I mean, obviously, then maybe we'll make some money off this damn thing. Jazmin, brutalness. How brutal?
I agree with Vinnie. I was gonna give it like a +3.
Wow. So it got a 10 out of 30.
Because I actually didn't hate those scenes.
It's like
they weren't bad.
33%. So it's not good.
It's not as terrible as some of the other movies we've seen.
Next up, we have the cheesy factor. How cheesy is you? How do you like your macaron? Cheesy, Joey Fatone.
I feel like this movie is actually pretty cheesy just because of you have the typical hot ladies who go into the water in those types
Do
of
we give it points for that? Because that's in like every shark movie. Like it's a requirement to have a hot girl in a bikini. Oh, we need a hot girl in a bikini for our movie. Damn it, Vin.
Let me know. I'll fly out.
Don't tempt me. My door is always open, but you'll probably stay at Jazmin's just to spite me.
I have a guest room.
I have 3. Come on. Cheesy. I gave it a 7. Jazmin.
Bad 7 or good 7?
Bad 7. You know what? That's too harsh. I'm going 6 points. I'm going 6.5. No, I'm going 6. Solid 6. Bad 6. The stepdaughter thing at the end really killed anything I had for this movie.
It really does. It just ruins it.
Help me, stepdaddy. I'm stuck in the rocks on the cliff.
At least she lived.
What are you doing, step bro?
What are you doing? I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the oven.
Cheese factor, I will give it also a 6, I think.
Bad 6 or good 6?
Well, to me, it's neither good or bad. It's like somewhere in between good and bad.
So it's a 0. Thank you. Vin?
To be honest, I'm very like in the middle on this movie.
That would be a 0.
Too great.
Well, or 5.
Too bad. It wasn't too great and it wasn't too bad.
So positive 5?
But I don't want to say positive 5 either. That feels like
so then you want to say 0. Okay, hold on. Let me scratch this out.
Give it 0. Too much.
Okay, Vin, where you landing on this?
I feel conflicted as well, only because I'm like, okay, was this something that they were trying to make good and it just turned out bad? Or is it a bad shark movie that they're playing up how bad it is? And I think if we're going with it's bad and they're trying to be bad, I'm going to give it some positivity for that one. And I'm going to go like a positive 3. Because if they know that they're bad and they're trying to be bad, then yeah, it was good for what it was.
That's a negative 3. So I
can totally understand that. But I've seen like Ouija Shark and I know.
So Brutality, we got a 10 out of 30. Eye roll meter, we got negative 6.5. And cheesiness, it finished with a negative 3. That's really not good. And of course, none of these factors ever mattered to begin with because we're going to arbitrarily just throw it into the list. So Jazmin, Vin, where are we feeling at for this list, huh?
I like Sharks of the Corn better.
Sharks of the Corn. Sharks of the Coin. Sharks of the Corn.
Kern.
Sharks of the Corn are tied with Emperor of the Sharks at number 9. Tied with Empire of the Sharks.
It's below those. That's number 9. And how many do we have?
I don't like this movie more than Planet of the Sharks at number 10.
I don't like this movie more than Planet of the Sharks either.
Then I know you haven't seen most of the movies on this list, but where would you feel this out?
Definitely towards like between like the middle and the bottom. Like it definitely needs to be on the lower end of the spectrum. But you're right, I haven't seen a lot. But if 47 meters 1 and 2 are like your top 2, then yeah, it definitely doesn't stand a chance at being in the top because I am sure there are better films up there.
Then it's an honor and privilege to have your Snapchat, and I just sent you a message. If you want to check, you can see the list for yourself.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
my God, did you type all this out?
Yeah, I got them fingers.
I'm your little sister. Okay. I don't even know these things.
No, I copied and paste.
So
with my lips.
I'm going based off of titles here.
That's fine. That's
purely
totally fine.
Because I've only seen a couple of these.
Okay. Which ones have you seen?
Obviously 1 and 2 I've seen of 47 meters down for people who aren't looking at the list, obviously. I have seen The Reef. And actually, I think that's all I've seen are those 3.
Okay. So then definitely below the top 4, you'd say.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
But you guys are saying that Ouija Shark is like decently okay and it ranks a little higher.
No, Jazmin likes that movie way more than I do.
But you like House Shark, so we've come to the conclusion that House Shark would be
my number, probably my I might like House Shark more than 47 meters down on cakes. I don't know.
Wow.
I flip flop on House Shark all the time because that movie's hilarious.
I didn't find it as funny as he did, so
We don't need to relitigate House Shark. We just need to rewatch it because it's a masterpiece.
I'm just gonna say it's probably number 12 because like Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus sounds really fun.
Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus at least had some star power. What was that guy's name? Jazmin?
It was
Step by Step.
Oh, he was
Urkel. He was Urkel.
Oh,
I can't remember his
what?
name. Yeah,
He was in that movie?
Jaden. Is it Jaden something? Hang on.
I do not remember his actual name, but whoever remembers his actual name.
Oh, Jaleel White.
Jaleel White is in Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus.
Wow.
It's fun ass.
Man, his career really went downhill, didn't it?
Well, don't be Pat. Positive.
I'm sorry.
People
You know
work
what?
hard
That
on
was
these
me.
movies, okay? And I don't
That's
want to
true.
sound like their achievements are less than.
You were right. I should
Just
be
because
more
it's not a good movie doesn't mean that it's not a movie.
I mean, it's not at the bottom of your list, so it's good enough.
Star power helped it out a lot, even though I think a lot of the people in that movie just did the best they could with what they were given.
Strong female lead. In
Yeah.
that movie.
Really?
One of the leads was a strong female, so that kind of bumped it up for us as well.
I'm gonna have to watch. I'm saving this list so
you
that I
don't
can
need
watch.
you don't need to. You don't need to. Wait, can I put Fear Street on this list?
I told you I'm gonna stream Fear Street. Don't you worry about it.
All right. Okay.
But I have to do small engine repair first because
Yeah,
French
yeah,
Toast has
yeah,
been asking for it.
yeah.
But
What's up,
anyways.
French Toast? You look good tonight. Put you in my mouth if it tastes just right. Let's see here. I don't like this better. Like I said, I don't like this better than Planet of the Sharks because it gave us the joy of that one guy whose name I forget just now.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Is that before or after Crocosaurus?
I'm sorry?
Is that movie before or after Crocosaurus?
It's before. It's sitting at number 10, right above Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus.
So I'll agree with Vinnie, and I think it needs to be underneath Crocosaurus.
I think I like this movie better than Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus.
There's more action and stuff in Megasaurus versus the Crocosaurus one.
You know what? You know what, Jazmin?
What?
That guy's in Empire of the Sharks, not Planet of the Sharks.
He was in both.
Oh, you're right. He was in both, but he didn't get his main villain role until Empire of the Sharks.
Mm-hmm,
Planet of the Sharks had that one tribal lady who had the spear, and then they tried to do a white version of the haka and call the sharks to the surface and then die.
The mind thing going on, yeah. Bret, but there's a lot more action and star power and stuff.
I changed my mind. It can go above Planet of the Sharks for all I give a shit.
I don't think it's better than Crocosaurus.
I'm not gonna fight you. If you want to put it in between Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus and Avalanche Sharks, this definitely, honestly, I kind of like Avalanche Sharks better than this. At least it had cool ice sharks swimming through the snow.
That is true. I agree with you. What's after Avalanche Sharks?
If you think about it, Avalanche Sharks also has hot chicks. They literally have there's a couple of hot chicks that spend the whole movie in a hot tub.
But Avalanche Sharks was also a more unique idea than this one.
It definitely gets points for that.
Also, I was thinking more Jurassic, T-Rex crap happening in this movie.
You know what?
The title gives me the wrong impression.
You know what?
Let's put it low.
Actually.
Yeah, I expected a dinosaur, a literal dinosaur-looking shark,
a T-Rex body and a shark head. That'd be hilarious.
Well, something I expected it to look more than just an oversized great white. Excuse me.
Agreed. I was thinking more.
So the plot of Ice Sharks and Virus Sharks are research facilities where the sharks escape or whatever. I like this better than both of those.
Then Ice Shark and as long as it's not above Avalanche, let's just put it below Avalanche Shark.
Okay, fine. Vinnie, do you have any qualms, any concerns, questions, suggestions?
Don't, honestly. I mean, I'm just trying to listen and like figure out, kind of like
What the other
basic
movies were.
things about the other movies. Yeah. But Avalanche Shark also sounds kind of cool too.
It was more unique, and you kind of understand the movie compared to this one. The title in this,
it was very much like Tremors, but in the snow and it's sharks. So like people were hiding in the building and like, don't go out on the ice or whatever.
Gotcha.
But okay,
there
so
you have it. We've decided.
Let me edit my list here. Gosh, Vinnie, every time you said
Drum roll.
gorgeous.
Wait, what did I do?
Oh, I say every
Thought
time
you're gorgeous.
I said every time you send me a text message, it's just gorgeous.
Oh.
Right after number 12, the new number 13, JurAssic Shark.
So give us that list, bro beans.
Number 1, 47 meters down. Number 2, 47 meters down on cage. Number 3, 6-headed shark. The Reef, House Shark, Ouija Shark, Sharktopus, Santa Jaws. At number 9, we have a tie with Empire of the Sharks and Sharks of the Corn. Planet of the Sharks, Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus, Avalanche Sharks. Number 13, JurAssic Shark, Ice Sharks, and bringing up the rear at number 13, Virus Shark. And that is the shark movie tier list, baby.
Wait.
Hey.
I don't remember. Is that the...
What?
I thought Ice Shark was last.
No, Virus Shark is last. We put it underneath Ice Shark.
Huh, okay.
Do you need to rewatch Virus Shark? Because that's what it sounds like.
I need to remember these things.
You need to rewatch Virus Shark.
I don't need to rewatch that. But I also remember Ice Sharks, and it was also really bad. So
not as bad as Virus Sharks. But hashtag Positivity Podcast. Thank you, our Lord and Savior, Chris Logan.
Thank you all for making.
Good job, Brett Kelly. Good job, everybody involved in making JurAssic Shark. We enjoyed streaming it and being able to talk about it. It was a privilege and an honor. I hope you got that painting back.
And now it is time for the quiz.
Okay, bow, 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 bow. Vinnie, can I get a bow, 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 bow? Oh, hers is better than mine.
Yours was so unenthusiastic.
Yeah, I know. Where was that? Where is the energy?
Bow, bow, bow. It's fading fast like my life before our very eyes.
All right. Are y'all ready?
Ready like spaghetti.
In this quiz.
Oh, we're putting our heads together, Vin. Look out.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. What was the painting that the criminals stole in the movie?
Bret.
What?
I mean, are you gonna call on me, or how are we doing this? I said my name to buzz in, but
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, are we supposed to buzz in?
Are we supposed to buzz like buzz, or we just shout out the answer, Jazmin? You figure. You tell me.
Okay, go ahead, Bret. We can buzz.
It is called Requiem of a Shark Attack in C sharp.
Vinnie, would you like to steal?
Sure. It's a Picasso.
I knew that was wrong.
I know, but I had no.
So who gets the point for being closer?
So actually, I have a bonus question attached to this. So if one of you can answer.
Okay.
Okay. So the correct answer for that question was Watson and the Shark. What period or year was the painting created? Because this is a real painting that they brought up. And Bret, you better not be looking it up.
Buzz.
Yes, Vinnie.
The Baroque period.
Damn
it.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. Do we know when the Baroque period is? Hang on.
I have no idea. I just was like, that makes sense in my brain.
And it is a period. It is
that and like Renaissance.
But it is not the correct one. Bret, are you stealing? And you better not be looking it up.
No, I think he's looking up when the Baroque period is.
Was.
Probably a long time ago.
The Baroque period goes up to 1750.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I was way off.
No, you were really close. I think she deserves a point, Jazmin.
Really?
Because there's no way.
What's the answer? Did you search? Did you look up the answer?
I don't deserve to know.
He looked up the answer. Vinny, you get the point because Bret's a cheater.
I literally didn't say the answer. How am I cheating when I submitted to what I did?
Then how do you know that it's close?
Because I looked at the Baroque period.
But the question was, when was the painting
Period
created?
is approximately 1600 to 1750. Watson and the Shark was when, Jazmin?
1778.
Romanticism.
But did you look that up? Did you find that on the internet, or did you just know that the painting was created in 1778?
I accidentally saw it because I wanted to see a picture of what the painting looked like. That's all.
Okay,
yeah, so that was
the point.
That was Romanticism era period.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh,
So
give her a bonus point for knowing.
I'm gonna give you.
Dude, that painting rules. Have you seen this, Vinny? Look at this.
I haven't.
Painting.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up really quick.
Look it up. Watson and the Shark. It's fucking dope. I want to get me one. Oh wait, it's at the bottom of that lake. Damn.
Oh, that actually is kind of cool, but like less shark than I was expecting.
Bro, what kind of shark does that look like?
Look to the right though, like that shark's coming.
Well, yeah, but it's.
Bro, what kind of shark does that look like to you?
It actually kind of looks like a Greenland shark or a goblin shark, but it's definitely not a goblin shark.
I thought it looked like a Greenland shark too, but I couldn't find anywhere online that said what specific shark it was.
It's some guy.
If you listener knows the answer to that, let us know.
He thought it was a shark.
All right. Question number 2.
Oh my God, how many of these are there?
This is a
just go.
multiple choice.
Do it. Oh, ooh.
What rating was JurAssic Shark? Was it A, rated G, B, rated PG? Okay, what is it, Bret?
It's rated PG-13.
Vinny, would you like to steal?
Sure. Rated R. No?
It's not rated.
PG-17.
This was a trick question.
It's not rated.
This movie was not rated at all.
Of course, because did this movie appear in theaters?
This movie did not get rated. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, Bret, you do not get a point, but Vinny gets +3.
Wait, why?
Vinny, you're at
Just because she's attractive and I'm not?
that's not all it is. All right.
Oh my God. Kill me dead in the face.
In the movie, they talk about it being a megalodon. How old did they say the megalodon was in this movie? Ooh. Okay, Bret.
I think they said something like 10 million years, which I think is completely incorrect. Okay.
A lot younger. A lot younger.
I'm going to say 3 million years.
Close. They said 200.
200 million? That might be correct.
That's what they said in the movie.
Are you going to ask us? I'm assuming there's a follow-up. How long ago was the actual megalodon?
No, but if you want to provide that information for the listeners, you sure can.
You should, because I'm curious. I want to know how old the megalodon is.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, there's people that don't believe in the megalodon.
Who are these people that don't form their religion around the megalodon?
Is there a religion for the megalodon? Because
I assume if they don't believe in it, then they're treating it like a deity. Because there are people walking around going, "I believe in the megalodon."
Well, we did watch a movie.
Look, it existed approximately 23 to 3.6 million years ago. There you go. That's the answer.
It's a very wide range.
Maybe there's one still alive. Just
incorrect. Do not spread that fucking misinformation, Miss Discovery Channel. Continue on with the quiz.
What about the movie The Meg? You know, they dig in underneath.
No.
Yeah, wait, you never know, because like hydrothermal vents, there are creatures that live down there that don't actually need sunlight to survive.
Yeah, and are they also like 50 feet long and like can eat like a sedan?
We don't know.
Bite?
We don't.
We
You'll
don't
never know what's at the bottom of the ocean.
You guys are not spouting off this fake science garbage. I will not stand for it, and I will leave.
The hydrothermal vents thing is real. There
Goodbye.
are creatures
No,
that
it-
live off the fluid and don't need sunlight. I don't know how big they are, though.
Vinny, I will come over there. I swear to God.
All right.
With my hydrothermal vent.
I have a question that does not relate to this movie at all, but kind of does. How many ads took place during the free version of the movie that we watched?
I'm going. All right, is this closest? Whoever's closest wins.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, Vin, you go first.
Well, no, I have more questions. I have 2 more questions after that.
No, I meant like whoever's closest gets the point.
I have a clarifying question for this. Is it the amount of ad breaks or the amount of total ads?
The amount of total ads that occurred.
Okay.
I have a number.
And we did have 3 or 4 ad breaks. So, Brad, what's your answer?
I'm gonna let Vin answer first because I'm gonna price his rider.
I'm gonna say 11.
Okay.
I was literally gonna say 12, but now I feel bad. So I'm gonna say 16. And your price is invaluable, Vin.
All right. The winner is.
That means that's not to say that you can't be valued. I'm saying your value is so high that never mind.
The person who wins that point goes to Bret.
Dang! How
there
many
was
were
actually 17 total ads. He was off by 1.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
And yes, your girl did literally count every single ad that popped up on that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Really stretching for content there, aren't you, Jazz?
Well, I figured
really
you would not know. I was trying to give you questions that would give you a hard time because you always give me a hard time. So that's what I was trying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, question number 5. The main protagonist, Jill, came to the island to get information about the wrongdoings going on the island. Who was she trying to get an internship with?
Fuck.
No idea.
Is this multiple choice?
Right.
No.
Shit.
I can make a multiple choice if you want.
Sure. Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. First answer, A news. Second answer, B news. Third, C news. Which one is the correct one?
That's the worst.
Buzz.
Yes,
That's
Vinnie,
the worst multiple choice answer I've ever heard in my life.
I think it is.
That was so fucking
B
stupid.
news.
I couldn't even think of what it is. I'm gonna say C news.
Brett gets another point. It's
Dang.
What?
Really?
But news was the answer for all of them.
Huh?
What are you talking? What the fuck are you talking about?
Literally,
like,
she mentions that the reason why she's coming to the island is because she's trying to get an internship with C News.
Oh, I thought you were
like A, B.
I thought she was just listing it out, and it was the same news, like news, the news. Okay.
All right, you got Brett got 2,
sense.
and Vinny has 6.
What the fuck? When did that happen?
I got those 3 bonus points. Remember?
Bullshit. Are you gonna do like something ridiculous, like, oh, who's more attractive? They get the point because I'll lose.
The last question, and do you guys want to bet it all?
Yeah, I'm gonna lose if I don't.
Vinny?
Sure, why not?
I bet my 3. How many points do I have?
2.
Oh, so if I bet 2 points, I get 4, and I still lose. So she can bet 0 and still win.
Go big or go home. I'm betting all of it.
Okay, I bet.
All right. The person who answers this correctly.
Wait, then I'm betting 1 point because then if I lose and she lose, I win.
There you go.
Okay.
And when I win, we all lose.
All right, last question. And you guys should know the answer to at least half of this question. There was a constant logo that appeared in the movie. What was it, and where are they located? Brett.
Hog's Back. And they are located in Ontario, Canada.
Okay. Vinny?
Well, yeah, Hog's Back already, but I'm going to say they're located in Toronto.
Both of you are wrong.
I'm not surprised.
So the full name is Hog's Back Brewing Company.
Oh, you're getting us on a technicality.
And
bullshit.
And nowhere. They're located nowhere because they no longer exist company shut down. They are no longer selling their beer.
Oh, that's
You know why?
such a jip. We need
You know why they're no longer selling their beer? Is because they had a creepy stepdad scene and it tanked their sales.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be associated with that either.
However, there is another Hogsback Brewing Company, but this company is located in Eastern Cape, South Africa.
Yeah, there was no way I was gonna guess that.
Yeah,
So,
that sounds like a question that I would have asked.
So, because you have +1, you only bet. What are your points?
Yeah, as the winner, I would like to cede my victory to Vin. Vin, congratulations,
Vinnie.
You're the win. This is now your show. We'll see you next month for another Jawsbreaker stream and a subsequent podcast.
And all girls.
Good luck figuring out how to handle this one below me here on the chat. Like, good luck with that.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yep. You also get the other show too, because quite frankly, I'm so tired.
But that's it. Vinnie, is there anything you'd like to add about JurAssic Shark? Or yourself, or the podcast in general?
Definitely listen to the podcast for sure. Join the Pod
listen
Dogs
to the
Discord.
thing you're listening to right now.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm trying here. Okay?
Listen to all the other ones, man.
Yes, listen to everything, honestly. And thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it. It's been a fun time.
Vinnie, thank you so much for being here. It's wonderful to have you, and you're welcome back anytime.
Exactly.
Anytime you'll have me, I'll join in. I appreciate it.
Don't be careful.
I'm serious.
Jazmin.
Glad that we Finn only got another
Shut
girl.
the fuck up. No, I refuse. I refuse.
What a dad joke.
Folks, that was JurAssic Shark. This has been Jawsbreakers. And go check out Vinnie over on twitch.tv/VinnieT3. Links in the description.
Vote for her.
Vote for her and Sexiest Woman Alive. She's already won in my heart. And what else? Nothing. Follow us on Twitter at Jaws_show and Instagram at InstaPodDog.
You can also get our merch at PodDog.
Sure. Nope. That's incorrect. Nope. Quit telling these lies. No, it's not. It's tpublic.com/user/poddog.
Okay, but you can search.
It's easier to say link in the description, but you have to say the website that it's at too, Jazmin. You can't just say go search PodDog. Yeah. Anyway.
Buy the merch. The t-shirts are comfortable. I like them. And they have recycled t-shirts.
Well, thank you so much, by the way, Vin. Appreciate it.
I love the Killer Sharks one. I should have worn it today.
I should have worn the Vinnie shirt today. It's in the wash.
I gotta do laundry too.
Yeah. Check out our brother show, Pokemon After Dark Ride. Recently celebrated its 100th episode. It just came out this week. Please check it out. It's the funniest, most insane shit I've ever done. And Jazmin, do you want to, and Vin, do you do the thing where we sign off the show?
I don't want to do it. I'm scared.
Oh, baby.
Okay, I'll count this down.
I'm so shy.
Everything's gonna be just fine.
Okay, that's really weird.
Wait,
Vinnie.
Vin, at the end of the show, we always say, "Smile, you son of a bitch."
Okay.
And I'll give us a count off. Ready?
Sure. I like to count off frequently, about once a day.
Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1.
Smile,
you son of a bitch. Thank you. Oh, Oh, there you are. I got worried for a second. I couldn't hear a
Stop it.
thing.
Stop it. We're continuing the trend of watching the movie trailer for the next movie after the outro. So anyone who stuck around, you get a treat, and we get a Dev. Ben,
Surprise!
Surprise! There's more show yet to come. We're just gonna watch a trailer for the next movie, which is, as of right now, subject to change. Sometimes it's hard to get these movies to freaking work and stream. Thank you so much, Vin, by the way, for helping us get JurAssic Shark to work. By the way, Jazmin, did we forget something during the main show? Jazmin.
I don't know. Probably. You telling me this means we forgot something.
Oh, we did. Thank you so much to Demonata, Steffi Lexi, IX Pennywise, Unlucky Monkey 13, Clation, Maddie Sun, and Bloodluster for popping into the stream. And congratulations to IX Pennywise for winning a copy of, what was it, 47 Meters Down Uncaged on Blu-ray?
Yep, our number 2 movie.
That's right. And you can win something else. There's another movie up for grabs this next month when we announce what we're watching and when we're watching it. And what we're going to watch or try to watch is a movie called Shark Attack, and this is our reaction to the trailer. I've not seen this. Jasmine hasn't seen this. Then I'm assuming you're the star of this. I hope so. If you're the star, this is number 1 for me. Here we go. You should be able to hear it.
I don't hear anything.
You really don't hear that?
No, for real, don't hear anything.
Are you serious? My
we got
God.
some
Every single time. Every single
This
fucking
wouldn't
time.
be a Jawsbreakers podcast and or show if we didn't have any problems.
Why does this do this to me all the time? Why would I want to show you a video and not have fucking sound? Zoom, you piece of shit. Okay, I found it. Here we go.
There we go.
The Asylum.
Some booty! Let's go.
Stereotypical hot girl with
Oh my God.
Okay.
She's jacked, man. She does not skip leg day.
Booty goals.
Okay, actual shark footage.
Where exactly are you going to go to take these photos?
Just that same little spot.
All right, let's do some shits.
Just don't want to get in between anything.
There's nothing there, not anymore.
She's nice. Could be a really good fit for you.
Oh, the dude dies.
There's a shark!
It's a shark!
Wow, these effects, man. Microsoft PowerPoint. On a sinking island.
This island is going under fast.
3 miles from land.
See the tummy back, tummy back.
They must survive.
We're not dead yet.
Shark
I know you've
infested
been through
water.
And now you're going to have to go through high water.
She's on the phone while she's doing it.
Shark attack.
Dun dun dun.
You know what? Honestly,
Seems exciting.
let's be for real here. That's far from the worst trailer I've ever seen.
It actually looks like a semi-decent trailer.
I'll say production values on this one, they look pretty good, honestly, and the acting not too bad either.
The shark looks
Just based
pretty
on
real.
No, well, the stock footage of real sharks looks real, yes, but but the other sharks, no, they.
That one shark, though, when it came out of the water, looked a little fake.
Well, thanks so much for
You know what?
listening.
Those 2 girls are gonna be besties after.
I love you and I'm in love with you. I'm gonna go do leg day and get my booty jacked just like that girl in the trailer.
Good for you.
Vinnie, I'll send you the pics.
Perfect.
You can send them to Vinnie.
Every girl loves some butt pics.
Bye,
everybody.
Not when this girl is your sister.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I literally never offered them to you.